Hello and welcome to another video. On this one we're going to have a bit of a chat about GT7. It's not far away now. If you've not seen the state of play video about it, I advise you to watch that. If you go onto YouTube and type in state of play, you should be able to find the latest GT7 video. It's about 25 minutes long and there's loads of footage and a lot of talking about the new game. I'm not going to go over any of that. There's loads of YouTube people that have, and obviously you can make your own opinions and have a look at it. All looks very wonderful and very nice. My only worry on that front is the fact that they don't talk about online at all. The only mention we get is that multiplayer is available. Everything else you see is one player, the one player side of the game. Like I say, I'm not going to comment on the video. It all looks very wonderful, and I advise you to all have a look at that. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But I have got grave concerns about the online going forward. Regarding one player, never play it, never will. You just don't. In these days, I mean, I've got young kids, and they play a campaign or whatever, and after a day or two they're online and that's all they ever do. I'm not too sure where Gran Turismo are coming from by putting so much on one player. Like I say, to me it's a backward step. When they launched GT Sport, there wasn't much of a one player and people moaned, so maybe that's why they've done it. But it is a worry for me because I think in this day and age it's all online. Gran Turismo Sport come out in 2017, so that's like 5 years ago. Technology's moved on, internet's improved. You know, we really should have some extra benefits for the online, and nothing's mentioned, and that's something that worries me about the video. As I said earlier, we saw nothing about online. Now surely, for example, if they've doubled the size of the lobbies, you know, and you can have 30 people racing, wouldn't they have been shouting about that if you could? No mention of it. The penalty system, no mention of it. Now if they've brought out a wonderful brand new penalty system, then why haven't they mentioned it? You would think they'd be shouting it from the rooftops, you know. Again, no mention. So in my mind, I could be wrong, and let's hope I am. In my mind, I think the online is going to be identical to what we've got now. And the reason I say this is because, as I say, in that video, they do not mention it at all. So to my mind, that's what we're going to have. The other worrying thing is they've sent out a notice on the 9th about player data transfer. So they're now saying your data from Gran Turismo Sport will transfer over to GT7. Now this to me is a ludicrous idea. Don't like the idea, and again, to me it tells me that they've done nothing for the online. For example, they're saying your driver rating and your sportsmanship rating will carry over. Now that means in my mind that they can't have changed anything, because if they have and you go over as a DS rated driver, for example, if it's completely new and completely different, then surely your rating's going to be wrong on the new system. That's another reason why I think it's going to be absolutely identical. The other thing that's going to carry over is your liveries. Well, again, that makes no sense unless your cars are going to carry over, because I'm not being funny. If I've done 50 liveries for some cars and I can carry the liveries over, that's wonderful. But if you're telling me I've got to buy the 50 cars again, then I think that's a bit of a cheat. Do you know what I mean? Then don't bother carrying the liveries over. So are the cars going to go over? Don't know. Are your credits going to go over? Don't know. There's no mention of that. So yeah, those particular points do worry me. And the other thing that's going to go over is your data, as in your mileages, your race wins and stuff like that, which again I think is not a good thing to do, because basically, I don't know, let's say you've won 20 races on GT Sport, you go and win your first race on Gran Turismo 7 and it's going to say you've won 21 races, which you haven't. You've only won one on the new game. And likewise the mileage, you know, it gives you your total mileage driven and stuff like that. Again, it's going to be incorrect. Now, you may be able to reset this, who knows, you could obviously create a new account, but I really don't get the logic in this. Maybe I'm totally wrong. By all means, you know, comment below, you know, have a look at the video and yeah, by all means, any comments below would be really handy to get your thoughts on it. These are just my thoughts, and like I say, I could be completely wrong. Obviously, we run a Monday night club, so most of our stuff focuses on the online, which is why I'm more concerned about the online than anything else. As I say, regarding the one player, I will have a look at it. Licenses I'll obviously do, because I don't mind doing that, and I like doing the circuit experience. We know we've got new tracks, so it's always good to learn the tracks, and you get money and cars from doing that, so that's fine. But as for playing the single player races, yeah, just not for me. You know, I'll probably do 1 or 2 and that'll be it. The only thing that I do wonder is maybe there will be an update down the line. I wonder if they're waiting for everybody to get a PS5, because in the UK here they're still very hard to get, and probably around the world as well. So I do wonder if they're waiting for everybody to get a PS5 and then do some sort of PS5 only update where you get bigger lobbies and you get different online stuff, which obviously the PS5 can handle better than the PS4. So maybe, fingers crossed that, you know, 6 months in or a year in, there will be some sort of major update. Maybe I'm totally wrong and the online's going to be all new and there's going to be, you know, it's all going to be wonderful. Obviously, we'll know in about 3 weeks. I think it's about 20 days now till it comes out. Looks like it is going to launch on schedule. So, yeah, I mean, like I say, maybe I'm totally wrong, and hopefully I am. But as I say, from all I've seen, it looks to me as though the online is going to be absolutely identical to what we've got now. And if that is the case, I think that's a real shame. But let's hope I'm wrong. Hopefully I am wrong, and we can see. But anyway, like I say, if you've got any comments or any thoughts on it, please drop them on the comments below. Also, hit the like if you liked it, and if you'd like to join our Monday night club or want some more information, then message me and I will get back to you, and we'll see what we can do. I am looking forward to GT7. I don't want people to think I'm being negative, because I am really looking forward to it. It's a new Gran Turismo game. I've had them since Gran Turismo 1, so you know, I do love it. I've pre-ordered it, so I'm not buying the game. It just does worry me that there's not been anything about the online. Anyway, thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you soon.